grateful people are here? How many grateful people are here? You are thankful for your salvation. You are thankful for your
We are
salvation.
live. Good evening, everyone. Sound check. Can everyone hear me? I'm moderator. If you can hear me, please let me know in the chat room. Can everyone hear me? Can you all hear me today? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, babes. Good to see everyone. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Legacy Builders on Babes Redefined. It's another evening and a fifth edition of the Legacy Builders. So great to have you all here. Admin, can I have the music off, please, so that we can have a beautiful time here? Thank you so much. I'm thrilled to be here with every one of you tonight, babes. Everyone, supporters, babes, friends, families. For those of you that may be new, Babes Redefined is a community that empowers women to reach their full potential in every area of life, spiritually, psychologically, economically, socially, any way you can think about it, the totality of a woman. Our mission is to create a supportive environment where women can grow, thrive, as well as learn. And as you all know, we're approaching our 15th anniversary. Babes Redefined is 15. And we're excited to share inspiring stories from our founding members and all our leaders that have been with us for the past 15 years and have played a significant role in shaping our vision and mission. Tonight, we have the privilege of speaking with one of our guests. She's not only been a leader on Babes Redefined, she's also been a speaker at, a facilitator at several of our meetings, several of our programs in the past. And I'm very sure she's a familiar face to you all. Tonight, I have the esteemed privilege of welcoming a very special person. Before I go ahead to mention her name, I'm going to be reading her profile. I have here with me a management consultant and human resource professional with over 18 years of experience. She possesses core expertise in process reengineering, human resource management, and evaluation, operational assessment, soft skills training, customer experience. Think about it, customer seduction, psychotherapy, life performance, and coaching. She has served in senior management positions all through her working career in legal practice, telecoms, hospitality, as well as management consulting. As a chief executive officer of Katzen Consults, she has trained almost 10,000 participants over the past years and provided solutions, learning programs, and advisory services for over 100 clients. She has a bachelor's degree in psychology, a certificate in customer service management from Rutgers University, and a diploma from the Institute of Customer Service, United States of America. She also has an MSc in organizational and industrial psychology, Iwepo, currently undertaking a PhD in organization and industrial psychology. As a certified life and business coach, she has worked with numerous organizations, high profile individuals, and she's a convener of Career Acceleration Summit and the Acceleration Hub, the Customer Service Clinic community, the Upstart Business Retreat community, and the Train the Trainer community, which are all products of our contributions to the knowledge economy and ecosystem. She's the author of 6 best-selling books. She's an author, imagine. Customer Seduction, Undressing What Profitable Customers Really Want, The Heart of Small Talk, Creating Connecting Conversations, the Help Me series, Help Me Understand My Personality, Help Me Cheat Charts, Help Me Master My Emotions, and Help Me Level Up for teenagers and young adults. She's happily married with 4 children and resides in the city of Abuja. welcome with me, Babes Folake Agunbiade. You're welcome, Matt, to the program. We're happy to have you tonight. Hey, babes, please help me to welcome her and everyone that is watching tonight. Thank you for joining us. If you know someone that could benefit from this conversation, please spread the word. Let them know. We are glad you're here and we can't wait to share this conversation with you. It's going to be a great time here today. Can we have Babes Folake Agunbiade join us quickly? Thank you, admin, as you bring up our speaker. Thank you. We're waiting. We're waiting. We can't wait to have our guest here today, one of our founding members. Babes in the house. Babes in the house. Babes in the house as we wait for our guest this night. Just tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody that Legacy Builder series is live again. This is the fifth edition of Legacy Builder series, and we can't wait to have our esteemed guest online today. It's going to be a wonderful conversation. She's somebody that is so dear to us in Babes Redefined. She never really left. She's always there with us. She was, one of our founding leaders, and every time we need someone, to talk about customer service, to talk about holding yourself as an entrepreneur, being able to sell your business to other people. She's always there to support. I'm sure that some of us have seen her at the Value Me, one of her Value Me, several of her Value Me series in the past. She's been a speaker and she has blessed this house immensely. I'm sure that we can't wait to have her on board. I have several questions for her. I don't know how she does it. I really don't know how she does it. She's always there pushing content out there. She's one of those people that admire, those people that just carry this, they're just passionate about something and they just carry it in their head. You can see it all over them. You can see it all over them. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Let me go to the Facebook. I am sure that we already have babes joining. Let me see what is happening on the Facebook. I want to make sure that you can all hear me, you can all see me, because it's going to be a wonderful night this evening. It's going to be a beautiful time. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. Go to YouTube as well. I want us to tell somebody to tell somebody. Go to YouTube right now and let the buzz begin. Let the buzz begin. I want to see you in the chat. If you can hear me, you can see me. I want you to say something. I want you to say something. Let me know how you're feeling this evening. Let me know how you are feeling this evening. What is going on with you this evening? Please let me know in the chat room. Are you happy to be here? Are you grateful that BR is in its 15th year? And in a few weeks' time, we'll be celebrating in a grand style our 15th anniversary. Who is happy about that? Let me see you in the chat room. Signify in the chat room and let me know. Let me know. Tell somebody to tell somebody that we are live. Babes, let's get on. Let's get on the Facebook. Let's get on the Facebook and let's make this a momentous, time together. Let's share this time together. Tell somebody to tell somebody that we are live. We are live, and it is our 15th year anniversary celebration. We're going to be wrapping this up, this episode of the 15th year with the Legacy Builders, and this is our fifth episode tonight. Talking about the previous episodes, I'm sure that we had a beautiful time so far. I'll just quickly go over all the things, just summarize, just in summary, the sessions that we've had since it started. I'm sure that we all know that we started with Babes Tutu. Babes Ade Tutu was on Monday, and it was a beautiful time. She did talk about, I think one thing I can pick from what she said was that, BR, it wasn't just our doing stuff for BR. It was BR impacting her and changing every aspect of our life. And I'm sure that's a testimony for most of us here too. She took us down the memory lane and she said something again, that BR single handedly fulfilled the vision of Christ for the church. Awesome, right? Awesome. The fact that we have several people from different denominations, from different walks of life, and we can still all identify as one, with one vision, with one purpose, as babes doing the work of God. It's a great one. It's a beautiful one. When you're all together, you don't even remember that, oh, you're from different denominations, you have different doctrines, in different churches. We even have people from different religions, all coming together and understanding that the basis of this is the word. We thank God for what God has done in our lives in the past year. And then we had babes, after babes Mama Tuski came, we had babes Daba Olowodu, and she was also great. She was awesome. She told us, I listened to her, during the interview, and she said the constant factor for us is that BR is a training ground, and it is where we all own their skills. In her words, she said she can tell more of what BR did for her rather than what she did for BR. It's been awesome over the years. And for some of us, our lives would not be where we are today if not for BR. BR has impacted every areas of our lives. And then we had Babes Buki come over. Babes Buki was awesome. Babes Buki, she came in and she took us down memory lane as well. She spoke about her leadership experience at BR and how this has shaped our outlook in life, has transformed, our conversations, and the kind of people that she has met, that are destiny changers, that have changed everything about her. And aside that, she noticed that BR, set itself apart from other female groups. The unity, the camaraderie, the sisterhood can be felt, within our midst. And it's a great word today. We're celebrating all of these people that, were there when this whole thing started. And they were, contributory to what has been happening so far. It's been a great time. And then we had Babes Daisy Yusuf. Babes Daisy Yusuf came 2 days ago, and she turned everything around, an epitome of beauty and grace. She was awesome. I looked forward to watching that session, but unfortunately I was in transit yesterday, but I couldn't. I'm still going to go ahead and watch it, but I hope that I'm very sure that everyone was blessed. Everyone that was on that call, I'm sure that we were all blessed. Admin, how we doing? How is babes Afolake? When is she joining us? When is she joining us? In the meantime, babes, let's get everyone on the call, as many as possible, so that we have a quorum here. Hey,
Oh
so
my
good to
God, the devil
see
is a
you.
liar.
Yes,
Like,
so
the devil is such a liar.
he has lost it completely. Yeah, so good to have
Messing
you.
with
So good to
every
have you.
device on earth and in heaven.
Relax. So good to have you. You need to know how much, rivers and seas that I've crossed today to get here. I've actually been through 3 states in the United States just to
Wow.
yes,
Wow.
from Delaware to New York to New Jersey. Now I'm here. I left my hotel room in Delaware in the morning at 9 a.m. and I was like,
Oh
I
my
just have to
God.
be in New Jersey by 2 p.m. And I got home exactly, that's my parents-in-law's house. I got here exactly 1:30 p.m. and I was like, whatever wants to happen today, we're going to have this conversation. So don't worry, devil has lost it completely, and I'm so happy to have you here. How are you
Honestly.
doing, sis?
I'm okay. The
Do you
network
want to
wanted to throw
relax? You
me
want
off
to take a
balance.
deep
But
breath?
no, I'm
Because
good. I'm
I'm
good.
putting you on
We
the
eat
hot seat.
adversity for no, 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 no. We eat adversity for day food. Bring it on.
Good,
Bring it on.
good. I'm happy about that. How's your day been anyway? I'm sure it's already evening over there, so I know that most people are winding up for the night. We are, still in our day here. So how's your day been so far, sis? Okay, we give us some time. Devil is a liar. We're going to get it right by the grace of God. We'll get it right by the grace of God. Technology will not mess us up. Technology will not mess us up. Yeah. All right. While we wait for Babes Afolake, let's get ourselves online, babes. I'm still checking. I'm checking the Facebook, and I don't know. Maybe I should check um YouTube. I can't still see so many babes here. Please, let's get leaders. Let's ensure that we have everyone on board. It's time for Legacy Builder series. We need to make sure that we are all here today. Let's get all the babes online. I want to see the buzz. I want to see the buzz happening online. We are more than these, babes. Mm, let's get online, please. Okay. Okay. Let's get online. I can't see so many people online yet, but I'm hoping that they're going to join us. I'm hoping that they're going to join us. On our WhatsApp groups, please, let's send the balls on the WhatsApp group. We can't see anything happening yet. Let's send this link on the WhatsApp group. Let's send the link on the WhatsApp group and encourage all our leaders to join. Let's send the link on our WhatsApp group. Encourage all our leaders and members across all of our WhatsApp groups to join Legacy Builder series. This is the fifth series. We're waiting patiently for our host to rejoin us. By the grace of God, we're going to have a beautiful discussion this evening. Hello, babes. Hello, babes. How are we doing? Trying to check the Facebook group and making sure that we can. Okay. All right. Hello.
Can you hear me now?
Easy. Yes, technology. Don't worry. Would overcome it. Yes, I can hear you
I
loud
hope
and
so.
clear.
So
I
that it
can hear
doesn't
you.
take all of our time. Oh,
I can hear you
thank you.
loud and clear. Don't
Thank you.
worry.
Thank you.
Would have yes. Thank you so much, sis, for making it. And I'm sure that it's been a lot of sacrifice for you as well to get on the call today. So we just go right into the matter of the matter, right? I think
The couple.
yes, the cocoa. Yes, so I'm sure that we've met, a few times, and it's been so nice meeting you and meeting you again today. I know that you joined
Thank
BR, of
you.
course,
Thank you.
long before I joined, but can't really remember the timing and everything. Can you tell us how did you join BR, and what were your role in BR? What roles did you hold, or what positions did you hold in BR when you joined till date? Okay, we'll give us some time. Network seems to be messing up, but we will overcome. We would overcome by the grace of God. We will overcome by the grace of God. We will overcome by we are overcomers and we will overcome all of this. Technology cannot mess us up. Yes, I'm going to the Facebook group now. Our Facebook group, BR. Hope we have joined, babes. Hope we have joined. Hope we have joined. Our speaker is having some technical issues, but by God's grace, we'll get over it and be right on top of everything. Okay? Yeah. Yes, I can see Babes Beauty, sure. All right, Babes Olubokola Adasa on Facebook. Please let others know we have started Legacy series 5, and we are waiting on the speaker, on the host to join us today. Our beautiful host, Babes Folake Agunbiade. Yes, so we are waiting on her, and I hope we are good. Babes, just let me see the buzz in the chat room so that other babes can know that we are here and join us. How are you feeling today? Let me see that in the chat room. Just put in a word of how you're feeling today and what you're looking to gain from this session. What are you looking to gain from this session? Because when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. It's important that you just don't attend meetings. You know what you're looking to get from the meeting. So, what are you looking to get? Even if it's to just have fun, put it there. What are you looking to get from this Legacy Builder series today? Put it in the chat room and let me see. What are you looking to get? I'm going to, okay, let me go to the YouTube again and see what is going on YouTube. Babes, we are live. Make sure that you're joining. If you're not here, you're not doing well. You're not doing well at all. If you're not here, you're a babes. You're not here, you're not doing well at all. Let's make sure that we are here. Tell somebody to join right now. If you're not here, you're not doing well at all. We've been live since 2, and we are happy to be here today. It's a delight to be here today. Before we go ahead, I just remember that I've not properly introduced myself. My name is Olua Dolakbo Conte. You can call me Babes Dolakbo Conte. I am currently the workforce head for BR and a member of the BR advisory board. I'm happy to be here today and happy to, host this show. It's an opportunity, it's a privilege to be here today, to have everyone here and enjoy with my fellow babes. It's been a journey. 15 years is not a joke. I'm sure that we all know that. 15 years, it's not a joke. For you to have, I'm sure for those of us that have teenagers right now, the faces you went through, before they became 13, 14, 15. So anybody that had a child at the time BR started, the child is probably about 15 years old now. So it's been a journey for all of us. And we are happy for where God has brought us to and where God is taking us to, because we know that we are not there yet. It's still halfway. By the grace of God, God is taking us to heights that we cannot even imagine. Right. Let's make sure that we get other people online, get other people, whoever that is meant to be here and is not here. Any babes that tell them, let them join us now. Let them join us now. We are live. We are live. Babes Redefined Legacy Builder series. We are live. All right. We're going to get started soon. We're just waiting on, thank God she's back. And by God's grace, this will keep working. Okay. I see that you have moved. Today, not today. It is well. I can't hear you. Do you want to adjust your audio? Yeah, just the audio. That's it. Mm. Not yet. I can still hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. And it's going to remain so till the end of the show by God's grace. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for taking so much effort
I
to
pray
make
so.
it, you
I
know.
literally had to
Yes.
come into my car.
I can see you. I can see you. The network in our country gets as it be, we know. It is well. God will solve
Okay.
everything and make it work. It is well. Thank you so much, sis. So we're
Amen.
gonna dive.
Amen.
Yes. So the question for you again is: how did you join? When did you join BR? And how did you join BR? And what are the roles that you have, played, positions you've held in BR so far?
Okay, I remember how I joined BR. Interesting story. So
Mm,
I joined TBC, and I was a newlywed then. I just had my first son.
interesting.
And in church, me and
Yeah.
Pimo were the only one with babies then. She had Toluwani and I had my first son. And
Interesting.
she was such a warm person. She was
Mm,
she was so approachable, she was so lovable. She was not your typical pastor's wife, if you know
mm.
what I mean.
Yeah.
She was
Yeah.
so embracing. Our house used to be where we would go and hang out and have
Mm.
lunch and, pray and have a blast. And I remember one of these
Wow.
days, I told her I was
Yeah.
coming to her house, and she said, we need to talk about something. No, the Lord told me
Mm.
something and He gave me an instruction. And you're one
Mm.
of the people He instructed me to share with.
Wow.
And lo and behold, it was BR. So when
Mm.
she shared the story of BR, I was like, you know what? Okay, now that one too is nice. Let's go with the flow. So what's the plan?
Yeah.
And she was like, okay, I don't really know how it's gonna go, but I know
Mm.
it's going to be an online community of women
Mm.
who
Wow.
are redefining their
Mm.
definition of what it means to be saved.
Wow.
And I was like, I
Wow.
like it. And I connected to it because I'm not your
Mm.
typical Christian.
Yeah.
I love Jesus. I also believe in faith has to have results.
Yes. So.
You can't be serving God and your life is not looking like you are with God.
Mm.
So when she
Mm.
said it, I'm like, so what are we going to be talking about? She's like, everything,
Wow.
lifestyle,
Yeah.
enterprise, everything,
Mm-hmm.
everything that
Good.
a woman being
Yeah.
empowered. I think
Yes.
what stuck with me was empowerment
Wow.
because I am a firm believer in the fact
Mm-hmm.
that when you empower a woman, you empower a nation. You're not just
Absolutely.
empowering one person, you're empowering her
Absolutely.
family, you're
Mm-hmm.
empowering her children, her
Yeah.
husband, her siblings, her friends, her church.
Mm.
You are empowering everyone around her. And
Wow.
that's how I bought into the vision, not knowing what I was buying into, really, because the prototype was not clear at that point in time. But
Exactly.
because I
Yeah.
loved, I loved what the convener represented.
Yeah.
She was different,
Mm.
and
Mm.
I wanted to be part of the difference that she wanted to make. So yeah.
Mm, mm. Wow, wow, that was deep. That was deep. Let me unpack it, right? Let me unpack what you said. You talked about the fact that, meeting her, she was a one person, it was a personality that attracted, you to her. And, she shared the vision with you. And despite the fact that it was the raw vision, as said to her, as God has revealed to her, it was not yet clear, but you believed in her person, and you believed in, what she had to say, and you were ready to, walk with her through that vision, right, and make it what it is
Yeah.
today. Viewers in the house, this thing is, so many times God has told us something, and God has given us instructions, to share this with someone. And let me let you know that you don't share your vision with everybody. The people you share your vision with matter at the end of the day. Pimo did share a vision with Folake and, some other people, and see what BR has become today. Because God knows that you won't be able to get that thing done, by yourself at the end of the day. You actually need helpers, and He would always lead you to those helpers. So it's not just sharing, it's sharing with specific instruction. Just like she said, He said, God told me to share it with you. That was profound. Thank you so much, Babes Folake. It's so heartwarming to hear from you, one of those that actually heard about this vision, first the first time God gave this vision, you heard about it. And it's so heartwarming to meet with you today and discuss it. So I'll just go on to the next one. What role did you play in the early days of Babes Redefined, and what do you think were your contributions that impacted the growth of the organization?
We all started as admin. I
Hmm.
know way back then we were all, excited to have a
Yeah.
community where there's hot gist. Ah, babe, before I had gist. Way back in the day, babes really fine had gist.
Yes.
Sometimes you just wake up and you see thousands of notifications. Pa, 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 pa,
Yeah.
pa, pa, and you're wondering what is happening. So we were
Exactly.
admin, we were posting, we were approving
Hmm.
posts. We
Yeah.
started with that. And, there was also a lot of crisis management.
Mm. Just give us some time.
Can you
Okay.
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yes, very loud and clear. Loud and
Hello?
clear. I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Hello, 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 hello.
I can hear you.
Okay, fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic. So there
Good.
was
Go
also a
ahead.
lot of
Hmm.
crisis management. Wherever you put women together, there has to be drama. There has to be drama. There has to be
Yeah.
fires to kill. There has to be relationship management. There
Yeah.
has to be quality advice.
Mm.
And, a lot of time in that journey, I'm a trained psychologist.
Yeah.
We also had to always go back to our
Mm.
groups and, discuss how do we handle this? What do we
Yeah.
do to fix this or
Mm.
to give clarity to what is going on? So
Yeah.
we started with that. And of course, after a while, we progressed to zonal coordinators. I know I
Yeah.
was managing two zones in Lagos, and one in Kaduna. So
Mm-hmm.
I was a ZC for the Kaduna zone, and I think it was Akute and one other one. I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it's been ages actually, but I know
I
I was
know.
I was ZC for Akute
Yeah.
and one
Yeah.
other zone in Lagos
Yeah.
before we now progressed into the GC, the governing council.
Mm-hmm.
And at that level, we were providing strategic oversight to
Yeah.
other GCs that were
Mm-hmm.
managing zones,
Yeah.
giving support, giving prayers, and just providing an opportunity to serve God,
Mm.
the visionaire.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Thank you, Babes Folake. So, progressing from being a Facebook admin, and then when the structure, kept evolving over the years, we had the ZC. You served as ZC and served as GC. That's interesting. That's a beautiful progression. How do you think? In light of all that you said, how do you think our mission and expression has actually evolved over the years. Starting from the raw face of BRC, Pimo saying is just an online community, and then how has this evolved over the years? Can you just give us a brief of what happened at different stages and why we are where we are today? Let's give her some time. She's going to join us. We are here today. Devil is a Liar Legacy Series 5. Yes, back on the show. Go ahead. Yeah.
I'm
Did you hear
back.
the question? Did you hear the question?
I'm back. No, I didn't. I missed the question. I missed the
The
question.
question. Okay, okay. So
I
I'll
didn't
go
hear
back
you.
again. Yeah, so I'll
So
go
can you
back
take
again.
that again?
I will. So, in the light of what you've said of how you've served in BR till date, how do you think her expressions have changed over time? I know we started, as you mentioned, that we started just as an online community, right? How do you think things have changed? The structure has changed over the time. What are those things that made things change? What are those things that were brought in, by the admin? Can you just give us like snippets of what happened?
Okay, BR has evolved a lot. You
Mm,
know, when we first came, we had a vision, we
yeah.
had an idea,
Mm-hmm.
but in growing into that vision, we also needed to clarify our identity
Wow.
because a lot of people came on board with different philosophies. I can still remember various very interesting women
Mm,
that
mm.
we've had to engage or listen to how they think, how they interpret themselves over the
Tristan. Legacy series on. If you can hear us, Legacy series is on. We're just waiting on our host to rejoin us, and it's been an interesting session. She told us about how she joined BR. A friend introduced Pimo. Shared the vision with her at the beginning of this journey. Right, she was one of the very first people to hear it firsthand. As God was sending it to Pimo, she was getting it firsthand. And it's been an exciting session since then. All right, over to you. Yeah.
Thank you for really bearing with the crazy network. I don't know what's
No
happening.
worries. Don't worry. We are in this together. We are in this together. We are in this together by the grace of God. This world. All right. I'm still looking at the Facebook group. It seems that we are in much more than we were before now. I see you, babes Okwelu. I see you, babes Moturayo. Babes Olua Lushala. I see you, babes Fanny Ron. I see you. Babes Bimbo, I see you. Thank you for joining us today. Babes Olive Oj, I see you. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining the call. We're still here. We're still here live. We're not going anywhere. We just started. Babes Folake was sharing with us how she joined BR, and she's currently sharing how the expressions and the mission of BR has evolved over the years. And where we started, when the vision was still raw, it wasn't formed yet. And because, God reveals to us in faces. And, she was there then when he wasn't so sure of how everything was going to pan out. And as God was revealing that, as situations warranted, things had to change. She was currently sharing with us how we had a mixed multitude, and the leadership needed to redefine, our identity and be sure that we are actually still in line with what God has called us to be. And as it's so nice to hear it from the source. You hear it from Pimo sometimes, but there were some people that heralded all of this and helped to shape what we have as Babes Redefined today. And it's so beautiful to hear from them. Babes Afolakemi is one of them. I'm so excited this night to hear from her. Let's not miss it. Let's make sure that we get everybody else on the call that is meant to be here. It's 7 p.m. in Nigeria. I'm sure that a lot of Nigerians we are winding down already. Let's try and get as many people as possible on the call. Let's share this on our WhatsApp group. Leaders, share this on your WhatsApp group. Yes, I see you, babes. Adelola. Some of us are on YouTube. I'm also checking YouTube. I'm checking YouTube. I'm going to go to YouTube now, and I'm going to YouTube now, and I'm going to try to, read, look at those people on YouTube and recognize you as well. Thank you so much for bringing that up, babes. All right. Yes, I see. I see some people on YouTube, but I can't see. Can you just give me a chat, a shout? Give me a shout if you're on YouTube and let me see you. That's the only way I can know you're there. Just give me a shout out on YouTube. The devil is a bastard. The devil is a liar. This show is holding today, and we're gonna have a beautiful time. We're gonna have a beautiful time. We can't wait. We can't wait. Invite your friends and family to join us. We're gonna be having this episode, as you know, for the next 2 weeks. We're gonna be having different babes at 7 p.m. daily. Joining us. Another one tomorrow. Okay, I can see you, babes. Ade Emi, Ade Fisayomi. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Babes Adelola, I can see you as well. Thanks for joining us today. We're just waiting for Babes Afolakemi. She's having technical issues, and I'm sure that that will soon be sorted. Glory, 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 glory. Thank you. Babes Balogun Abiodun Odewale. Facebook is breaking. I think it's your network. I can see everyone live and direct. Babes Faith, Tom Babs, thanks for joining. That was also one of our great leaders. So nice to have you guys on the call. So nice to have you. So nice to have you. Babes Afolakemi will join us shortly. She was sharing just to recap what she had shared with us. Okay, she's here. She's here now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, take a deep breath.
Yeah,
Yes. So, you were talking about how our expressions have evolved over the years, and what you did as
yes.
leaders. Yeah, just continue with that on that thought. Yeah,
Okay. So
yeah,
we had to now begin to structure because BR was
hmm
getting bigger. We now
yeah.
had thousands of women
Mm.
coming in with various needs,
Wow.
coming in with various ideologies,
Mm.
coming in from various religious backgrounds.
Yeah.
We also had people of other faith among
Mm.
us.
Yep. Yep.
So
Mm.
we now had to start looking at structures. So BR started structure into zones because
Okay.
people wanted connections away from just the
Yeah.
social space. People had bonded so much in the WhatsApp groups. You
Mm.
don't want to know how intense those WhatsApp groups can be.
Yeah.
As a
Yeah.
ZC, when it
Yeah.
gets chaotic on those groups, you're like, what you guys don't even know each other? Like, why is it so deep? But it was so deep because women can
Yeah.
form the strongest bonds around
Yes.
emotions. We
Yes.
form the deepest bonds. That's why
Mm.
if only we would come together, the
Mm.
power we have in our
Mm.
emotional bank
Mm.
is
Mm.
bankable. Yes.
Awesome.
You can
Awesome.
take our emotions to the bank because it's
Mm.
so strong. you would see women cry with each other, pray with each other, fight each other.
Mm.
Because sometimes those WhatsApp groups could be chaotic. So there was a
Yeah.
need for human connections. So the small
Sure.
group started, the zone started,
Yeah.
you know, and the groups now also had their GC that is
Mm-hmm.
overseeing the ZCs, so
Yeah.
that administering to the needs of the women, because the women need these groups.
Yeah.
Yeah, women
Wow.
needed a place where they could unburden,
Correct.
they could share their pain, they
Mm-hmm.
could be honest and
Sure.
truthful and get the best advice possible. So he
Mm.
moved away from the Facebook community alone. So now the groups that were meeting for prayer meetings, for anniversaries, for outreaches, then we could now synergize
Mm.
and empower more people. We
Yeah.
could empower girls, we could
Interest.
empower ourselves,
Interesting.
we could reach out to each
Interesting.
other, provide welfare, provide growth opportunities, learning
Yeah.
opportunities, and so many other things. So yeah, so
Interesting.
really evolved over the years, and it's meeting
Great.
people.
That's taking us
So, yeah.
taking us down memory lane. So for you that you're watching, that you see WhatsApp groups and you hear camp now is no longer zone, it's now campuses. That you hear campus today. Something happened, along the line. It was just a Facebook group, just an online group. And then as Biz Folake has said, we evolved to become, WhatsApp groups and then zones. We needed smaller communities where women's needs are serviced. And as she rightly said, our emotions are bankable as women. Our emotions are very
They
strong. We
are,
have very strong
they
needs
are.
to be together, to join together and do great and mighty things. And that has happened with BR over the years. Thanks so much, Babes Folake, for that. Because I know you just summarized it. There's a lot to unpack from all of that. All right. So we go on to the next. What do you think are some, although I know you mentioned that some of those challenges earlier, you touched on them a bit, but I want you to deep dive into some significant challenges that you faced as a leader in Babes Redefined, and how did you overcome it? And this is mostly for current leaders that are in that position, and maybe they will have something to learn from it.
Well,
Yeah.
I think for me, first off, women.
Mm,
I'm particularly someone who enjoys relationships with the opposite
yeah.
sex more than women. Until I
Mm,
got to BR,
wow.
because even though I'm a psychologist,
If you're on the show, we're still on this show, Legacy Builder series. We are on the fifth edition of the Legacy Builder series, and Babes Afolake is sharing with us currently, telling us about significant challenges she's faced as a leader and Babes Redefined. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Let me know in the chat room. Just give us a shout out. Let's know what you have picked from the session since it started. Yes, we know that we've been having like some technical, issues, some glitches, but then I know that you've picked something since this session started. So let me know what you have learned. Yes, network, oh, network. Devil is a bastard. He has lost it. He has lost it. We are having this today. We are having this show today, and we're going to have a beautiful time. Yes, I can see you, babes. Adego K. Esther and babes Janet Akinola. Babes, let's make sure that we give our host support. She's sacrificed a lot to be here today with all the network glitches that is happening. Let's make sure that we are all represented here. Campus coordinators, let's reach out to all of our members. Let's reach out to our members on the groups and get them on the call. This is not a representation of us. We're just six on this on the Facebook group. We're supposed to be more than this. Let's do all we can to get. Let me check the YouTube again and see what's going on YouTube. Okay. Um. Yeah, we have 5 people watching on YouTube. All right. Let's get our members in. Let's get our members in. Make the shout out on your WhatsApp group. Get your members in. If you have to call the WhatsApp group and tell them to join us as we enjoy together, the presence of our guest, our esteemed guest, Babes Afolakemi today. It's been awesome, hearing things from her, talking about how our vision and mission has evolved, the need to have smaller groups instead of the WhatsApp group. The fact that the WhatsApp group was, I think, in those days when that was when Facebook just started, and BR was one of the very first female online groups that started, and it was a beautiful community. I'm sure for most of us, a lot of us that got married around that time and had our children around that time, it was a community where we got to share a lot of things that were peculiar to women, a lot of things that you know nobody else could have told you. Things we shared the same experience with each other. Knowing that you're not the only one that is going through what you are going through, that gave a level of comfort. And that's what Babes Afolakemi was, sharing with us, telling us how it has impacted our lives and how that strong bonds, strong friendships were created as a result of the fact that we are all emotional. Women are very strong emotional beings, and because of that, our emotional connections created something that was different, especially for the fact that BR had a purpose, had a defined purpose and defined vision to reach out to the totality of a woman. It was a beautiful time. And still a beautiful time. We're still having, know that yeah, just like she mentioned, we've evolved over time. So it's no longer just on the Facebook group, because we became very big that it's if we had remained as a Facebook group, it could have been very chaotic, right? So we needed to have those smaller groups where the needs of women can be met, and those smaller groups evolved. They became zones, as she had mentioned, different locations, had different WhatsApp groups that were being catered for. Hi, you're welcome back. No worries, no worries. Go ahead. Yes.
What was I saying? Please remind me.
Yeah, so you were talking about
It's been
significant
crazy.
challenges that you faced as a leader in Days Redefined and how you were able to overcome those
Yes.
challenges.
So I think one of the greatest challenges was embracing diversity. Yes.
Mm,
Embracing
mm,
diversity.
wow.
Everybody was coming from somewhere and they
Sure.
wanted to be heard. So
Mm,
as a leader, even when you were leading people who were leading other people, they also were coming with their mindsets, their mind blocks, and
mm,
their perspective things, their
mm.
stereotypes around certain
Yeah.
things. And
Yeah.
it took a lot of patience trying to trigger behavior modification.
Mm,
Yeah. Like if you're leading women, because you are a woman leading a woman,
yeah.
most likely you're going to feel resistance
Very
because
true.
women easily get intimidated by themselves.
Mm,
It's just, territory. We mark our territories as women.
mm.
And even when we're around other women, that
Wow.
likelihood of marking your territory is there. So
Mm,
you as a leader had to learn how not to be a servant, for lack of a
mm,
better word, and
mm.
to understand that you're going to meet resistance. So prepare
Mm.
for it and
Wow.
mitigate it.
Yep.
The moment you can win people's trust, it was easier to lead. So there,
Yes.
there was a lot of learning to understand each other's languages
Mm-hmm.
because English is not the language that women feel. The only thing they were responding to was genuine care.
Mm.
Yes. If you
Mm.
care for them, then they were
Mm.
going to allow you lead them. So
Wow.
having to teach other leaders the mindset of care. Like I
Yeah.
know it's hard, you know. These are also women who have their own lives, their own
Mm.
churches, their own
Yep.
responsibilities everywhere, and they are now having to give out of so much to give to other
Exactly.
women. So,
Yep.
just trying to get everyone to be on the same page and
Yeah.
keep an open room for conversations. And I
Mm.
think over the years we have grown. I'm seeing
Mm-hmm.
leaders, even us as
Yeah.
GC,
Yes.
when we first came together, we're wondering where did people get on, you know, people, where did you get this person? And that person is asking people, where did you get this
Get
person?
this.
And this one is asking people, "Ah, ah,
Oh my God.
hmm, hmm." But today I can categorically tell you that every
Yeah.
sister Pimo has given me,
Mm.
especially at the GC level, is my
Yeah.
most prized possession. Pimo
Wow.
just has a way, as convener,
Mm.
of bringing
Yeah.
amazing A-grade genius level women together.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
A-grade.
Wow.
I'm not saying second grade, A-grade.
Wow. Wow.
Genius
Wow.
level women. And the
Yeah.
way she handles each
Hmm.
relationship,
Yes.
you,
Mm.
you because of Pimo, you just have to receive
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
sense and just leader, and she's been so great at
I
articulating the
agree.
vision over the years. When you
Yes.
see Pimo, you see Babes Redefined.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, she's the first
Yeah.
ambassador of Babes
Mm.
Redefined
Mm.
because
Mm.
Pimo is not your typical pastor's wife. She's
Yeah.
not your typical leader. She's not your typical
Mm-hmm.
friend.
Yeah.
She's not your typical, call it anything. She's not your
Mm.
typical
Yeah. I hear you.
on a
I
lot of
hear you.
levels. She has
I hear you.
redefined it
Yeah.
on a lot of levels.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she has molded
Mhm. Yes. 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 We can hear you. Yes. So thank you so much, babes Afolake. Oh my God, that's a lot. That's a lot to unpack. I don't know who heard all those things she said. It's a lot to unpack. Talking about significant challenges. Yes, you're back. Can you hear us? Okay, network is okay. Yeah. So, babes, she's been talking about significant challenges that she's faced as a leader in Babes Redefined. And, there's some lessons that I picked from all of that. I don't know if, especially for leaders in the house today, I'm sure that you must have picked one or two things from what she has said. One thing that I picked is the diversity in Babes Redefined. Babes Redefined, thank you for rejoining us. So I was trying to paraphrase what you've said. I think you've said a lot talking about challenges. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, sis? Okay, she's gone for a bit again. Okay. Right. So she was talking about challenges that, she's faced as a leader, primarily because of the diversity. And the funny thing, the diversity is actually our greatest strength. But then it also presents itself as a disadvantage because you have you have competing priorities as a result of those the diversity. Everyone is different, everyone has a different personality, and then as a leader you have to learn how to merge all of these personalities together, and that was what she faced. And I'm sure that that is not different for what most of us faced as leaders. trying to merge all of these competing priorities and trying to satisfy people as much as possible. She did mention something that as a leader in BR, you have to be almost like a servant. And I truly agree with that. I remember too when I was ZC, you just need to serve people. You're not there to serve yourself. You're not there to for self adulation. You're there to serve people. And the person of Pimo, as she mentioned, can you hear me, babes? I feel like it now.
Yes, I can. 100%.
Good. Good to know, yeah. And she did mention the person of Pimo. You mentioned the person of Pimo that made it easy. She made it easy for everybody to lead, right? Thinking about her, she carried beer on her head and she made it easy for those of you to champion the vision of Babes Redefined. And it's been so awesome. It's been so beautiful since then. So despite the challenges, mentioning about the diversity that we have, which is our strength, actually also becoming a disadvantage in a way, because leaders now have to do so much work in order to make sure that everyone at some point is contented, is satisfied. It was a whole lot, but I am sure that at the end of the day, it came out well. Just like you said, a lot of people that Pimo brought, together that didn't look like you, they didn't have the same personality as you did, but at the end of the day, there was just one vision that
Yeah.
held us all together, and that vision at the end of the day,
Exactly.
transformed all of us into people that at today we can all call ourselves sisters. And I'm so blessed by that, that you have mentioned. I quite agree with you. No matter what, a lot of people that you met in Babes Redefined today, in those days, and then you think, oh, I'm not sure this is my person. But at the end of the day, working together, you become, soulmates. You can't even leave each other. Everyone is together. We thank God for what He has done. Thank you so much, babes, Afolake, for that. I think we can go on to the next. And how do you think BR has made a positive impact on his members? I think you've answered this in so many ways. You can just summarize again. How do you think BR has made a positive impact on its members and the wider community? And what stories or examples, specifics of impact, social impact that BR has done? What has stood out for you? Did you hear me? Okay. Okay. We're going to be praying that this technical glitch behaves. Okay. I think I can hear you. Can you hear me now? All right. You're back. Okay. Let's give us some time. Can you hear me, babes? Yes. Babes, you are live at Legacy Builder Series, the fifth edition, and we have on board our esteemed guest, Babes Folake Agunbiade, the customer service expert, and I know she calls herself customer seducer, right? And she's been telling us about how BR started, how she was, one of those that were there at the very time, it started. Pimo had shared a vision with her, and they ran with the vision in the early days. And here we are today. BR has evolved over the years to become, a society, a community of women that are fulfilling purpose and impacting generations. For those of you that are here and may not even know so much about BR, just to let you know that BR is a community that empowers women to reach their full potential. Our vision and mission is to empower women. Hello, babes. Afolakemi is back, and we're going to be hearing again from her. Yes. So, did you hear the question, or do you want me to go over it again? The How do you think Babes Redefined has made a positive impact?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Hello. Yes, I can. Yes, I can
Good,
now.
good. I think it's just a bit delayed. Yeah, so sometimes when you don't hear me, just wait a bit before you go out again. I think sometimes it's delayed, and that's what is happening. It's the network.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So, how do you think Babes Redefined has made a positive impact on its members and the wider community? And what stories or examples, stood out for you something that stood out in terms of social impacts of that BR has done over the past 15 years? Okay.
Hello.
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Can you?
Yes. Do you know what? If you can just put off the video for a while. Maybe let's see whether that's going to change. Although I'd like to see your face, but maybe that is going to help with the bandwidth. Okay. Hey, babes. Stay with me. Don't leave me. Stay with me. This is Legacy Builder Series, the fifth edition. Don't leave us. We are having a beautiful conversation here. And I'm sure that every one of us, we're excited to be here today to hear from Babes Folake, one of the pioneers of Babes Redefined, because I call her, the founding members of Babes Redefined, not just founding leaders. She's one of the founding members, one of the very first people that, BR shared this vision with. And here we are today, 15 years after, still bouncing, still enjoying, and, honoring God in all ways as He has called us to. We thank God for His faithfulness over the years. And she was talking about our beautiful Pimo, the way she has championed, this vision, and she has activated it over the years. It's not just something that was stagnant. Those of us, I'm sure that God has called some of us to something or the other at some point in time and given us specific instructions. How much of these instructions have we run with? To someone that God gave the instruction and she didn't just sit with it. She didn't just say, oh, you know, I'm not sure if I'm going to get this done. And God told her, talk to this people, talk to this person, and share this vision with this person. Whatever God has given to us as, Christians, as believers, whatever message is given to us, He has prepared people that would help us, to actualize this vision. All we need to do is share it with those people, follow God's leading. And, that is what Pimo did. And here we are today. BR has impacted over 100,000 babes. I say over 100,000 comfortably because the Facebook group is just, a number of people that joined on the Facebook. If you talk about, what we have on WhatsApp, what we have in person, um, babes, people that are very committed to the vision, they're much more than that. So it's been a very lovely time. And I'm sure that all of us had a wonderful time in Babes Redefined. All right. Please stay tuned. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. We are still on. We are still on this journey today on Legacy Builders, on the fifth edition of the Legacy Builders. And it's a wonderful time in God's presence. We are looking to concluding this session in the next few minutes by the grace of God. We've had Babes Folake for some minutes. It's been, some technical glitches along the way, but I'm sure that she's shared out of her heart. She's told us, how BR has been a positive impact on us as, as members, and now she's going to be talking about how BR has impacted the outside world as well. So it's not just about the members. BR has also, you know, um, created social impact As we all know, a lot of outreaches that we can see, that we can feel, lots of women that have been reached out to in ways that you cannot even imagine. And that's what she's going to be sharing with us, some of them. I hope you stay tuned to get the impact of what she's talking about today. All right. I'm going again to the Facebook group, and I hope I'm not going to be disappointed. I hope I'm going to find more babes joining since we started. I hope more babes have joined since we started. Okay. Um. All right. Leaders are servants. I see you, babes Olubomi. Keep an open room for conversations. Great, babes Olaide Faith. I see you again. Thank you for joining, babes Ebony Queen, babes Musikeme Michael. Thank you for joining. I can see you. Stay tuned. Please don't leave us. Don't leave us. We're just going to give our speaker some time, and she'll surely rejoin us. I'm sure we have just about some few minutes, and then we can all go to sleep. I'm sure right now it's almost at bedtime in Nigeria. Just stay with us. Please don't give up on us. Stay with us a few minutes more, and we're going to be concluding this. Thank you very much. All right, babes Afolakemi, can you hear us? Babes Afolake, can you hear me? Okay. Okay. I still need to give us some time more. Let's not give up. Let's call our members. Let's send out the link to our members and get them to be on the call for the last few minutes of this show. Let's not forget. Let's do that. Let's do that. I am hopeful that in the last few minutes we should be able to conclude this session. And I'm looking forward to hearing from her how she's been able to, transition from even being a leader on PMO to doing beautiful things, and she's achieved so much. I see her pushing out content every day from her business on Facebook, and she's one of those women that I admire. So I'm looking forward to asking these questions. And, whatever is happening with the technical glitches has to stop now. We are babes redefined. We are commanding this to stop, and we are decreeing and declaring that we're going to have an each free session the rest of this session by the grace of God. Yeah. Right. Babes, let's join in. Let's get all our members to join. Yes. Someone said network glitch or not, it's been a wonderful walk through memory lane through babes Folakemi. I agree with you. I've been smiling like a sheep here. Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you. It's been lovely. It's been lovely, hearing from the horse's mouth, hearing from those people that were there from the very beginning. It's been nice. It's been awesome. It's been an awesome session. Yes, she comes again. By God's grace, everything works right now. No technical glitch again. Can you hear us? Maybe you just leave the video off because of the bandwidth. Maybe just wait as long as we can hear you for now. Is that okay? Can you hear me, sis? Okay. Can you hear me, babes Folake?
Yes, I can.
Yes. Finally. Yes, yes. I was telling babes that I needed to hear from you first how the leadership has impacted your personal life, because I see you transition, from all of that, having a baby, being in babes redefined as a leader, and setting up your business and excelling on all hands. How, and I'm very sure that part of all of the skills you acquired in leadership in Babes Redefined has actually helped you to get to where. So do you want to share with us how Babes Redefined has influenced you?
I'm going to instruct this network to
Yes.
allow me share this because this is my
Yes.
personal testimony. And
Yeah.
hear this. I believe that women out there need to hear this.
Mm.
Um, you know, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Mm. I can hear you loud and clear. Mm.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
You can hear me.
Yes, loud and clear.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I can't not share my testimony because this question is my personal testimony.
Praise God.
One of the things that BR has taught me and has imputed in me is a can-do spirit.
Mm.
You see the entire process of having this interview. If it's someone else that has
Mm.
not gone through the training of
Yes.
BR, they will give up. They'll give up. They'll give up. They'll give up. Once adversity touches you, the kind of fires that we have killed in BR,
Mm.
there is no way it doesn't prepare you for anything in life. As I'm speaking to you, I'm in my car.
Yeah.
My modem, my Wi-Fi modem is on top of my car. My door is open. I have two phones, two different
Wow.
networks,
Wow.
that's three networks.
Wow.
And I have told myself that
Mm-hmm.
come what, no
Yes.
matter what life throws at me,
Yeah.
I'm going to deliver on this interview because it is my
Mm.
first constituency.
Wow.
BR has empowered women
Mm.
to go for anything they want in life.
Wow.
The obstacles are there. As a woman,
Mm.
you're already disadvantaged.
Mm.
Let's not lie to ourselves.
Mm.
Just landing to this earth as a woman, you're already, because there are things that can hold you back. You know,
Mm.
you can have a child, and because of that, you can't do certain things.
Mm.
Your partner can weigh into your life, and you will see women that because marriage is not going a certain way, they're not doing what they should do. So
Yeah.
leadership in BR has empowered a lot of people to build capacity.
Yes.
Yes, to build
Wow.
capacity.
Wow.
Because when you're
Wow.
managing 4 5 zones,
Mm.
you are you are watching WhatsApp group
Hmm.
and you're watching your children. When I joined BR, I had one child, right? Now I
Yes.
have four.
Hmm.
I have four.
Wow.
My first son is in 300 level.
Wow.
15 years is no joke.
Yeah. Yeah.
15 years is no joke.
Absolutely.
It's no joke.
Mm-hmm.
He was 4 when BR started. He's 19
Wow.
now.
Wow.
He's turning 19 next month.
Mm-hmm.
So in the period of that time, adversity, mental toughness, resilience,
Yeah.
ability to bounce back from adversity
Yeah.
that I was able to build in BR, I've put it in my business and it has paid off.
Mm.
Nothing stops me.
Wow.
We will feel it, but we don't stay there.
Wow.
We will feel it, but we don't stay
Mm.
there. It's okay
Yes.
to feel it, but to keep
Yes.
moving,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what BR has taught us. It
Hallelujah.
has taught us that as a leader, it's okay to fight, but you must
Mm.
make up.
Mm. Mm.
Mm,
Wow.
you must make up
Wow. Wow.
because
Let
you're
me
not going to
recover.
fight your own teammates. You're not going to fight your fellow woman.
Wow.
You're going to disagree to agree.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Sure.
agreement sometimes does not mean a win-win. And
Yeah.
we are just there. Everybody's there,
Yes.
but we keep
Mm-hmm.
moving. Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yes.
that's the
Yes.
goal. So I can categorically tell you that the crop of women that God put me with in PR, even
Mm.
their lives is an inspiration. If you check
Wow.
the governing council, then we're
Mm.
not even GCs anymore.
Mm-hmm.
We are sisters, covenant sisters. And if you check
Yes.
covenant sisters, if you don't have sense, you will receive sense when you see what other women are doing.
Mm.
Women like
Mm.
you.
Mm. 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 Mm.
Tobias has also inspired change. When you
Wow.
look at people by your side, like we always
Mm.
say, the queue is getting shorter. If God is
Yes.
doing it for
So
someone in front of me, I'm next in line.
he's behind. He's in my neighborhood.
And the last
Hallelujah.
for me,
Mm-hmm.
thank you, Nigerian network. The last for me is prayer.
Yes.
Prayer cover. The ability
Mm.
to have a group of women
Yeah.
who, when you get overwhelmed, you can
Mm-hmm.
go sit down and let
Yeah.
prayer reign over you.
Mm.
Prayer just,
Mm.
women who can carry your hand in
Mm.
prayer. They can just
Mm.
literally
Mm.
carry your hand. I don't
Wow.
think in the past 15 years there's any battle I have gone through that these women
Mm.
have not gone through it with me.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I
Wow.
don't think. I don't think
Wow.
these women have, they show up, they pray, they advise,
Mm-hmm.
they encourage.
Yeah.
If you need help and you have a sister in BR, your help is sure. That your
Wow.
sister knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows
Absolutely.
somebody that you are looking for.
Yes. Mm. Mm.
So what are we talking about here?
Wow.
It's been a
Wow.
win-win, 100%, 100%,
Wow. Being a
100%.
win-win. That's a summary. Being a win-win. Thank you so much, Babes Afolake, for
It's
that
been a win-win.
submission. Yes, thank
Thank
you
you.
so much for that submission. I think I can relate 100% with everything that you have said. 100%. Whatever you do for God, you are doing for yourself at the end of the day. As leaders in BR, Base Folakemi clearly shared with us how she's been able to build capacity, build resilience, and how that has translated into her personal life, even her business. She's been able to build her career with a kind of resilience that she's learnt being a leader in Babes Redefined. And I can testify to that. I can testify, seeing that testimony, that same testimony, just like you shared in everyone's life that has passed through this, same same house, same leadership, and they have been able to build the required skills that have helped them to stand in life. And just like you said, we don't give up. We don't give up. We don't give up. There's nothing that is
We don't
impossible.
do.
We don't. And that is the
We
spirit of
don't.
Babes
We
Redefined.
have
We
to
don't
not
give up.
head.
Yes, we don't we don't give up. That same spirit is what made me go through, the trains. I was just, to the extent that I didn't have a phone, because I'm not in the US, I'm not based in the US. I didn't have a phone in the US, and I had to connect to my Nigerian phone just to be able to call people as I was coming. So my Canadian phone was not working, you know, but I was able to connect. I shall found a way. I must be able to connect. I must be able to get here on time. I was able to get somebody to pick me up from the train station. It just took all that. My husband kept telling me, "What are you going to do? Is it not interview? They will wait." I said, "No, I can't keep people waiting." And that's the spirit of VR. And see what you've demonstrated. Going out severally, the technical glitch and everything, and then you keep coming back. God bless you. Thank you so much. And I hope babes are listening. You don't give up. And that's what we keep telling leaders. And that takes us to the next questions. How do what advice would you give to new leaders and members who are looking to make a meaningful contribution? Let me give you a background to that. You keep hearing, our leaders today saying, "Oh, babes are not responsive. I post on the group, they will not respond, they will not say anything. You check on them, they won't say anything." What do you think? How do you think our leaders can galvanize members and bring back that spirit of camaraderie that was in our midst, that spirit of sisterhood? What can be done based on your experience? Because I know, and when people complain about that, I'm always saying this has always been, this has never changed, right? We keep having some babes that are tagged as silent babes. No matter what you post on the group, they will not respond. If you call them for meetings, they would not respond. But I know that as leaders, we all face the same thing. How were we able to overcome these challenges, and what advice do you have for our new leaders or members who are looking to make a meaningful contribution within Babes Redefined? All right, I would have us give some time to Babes Afolakemi to join us and let us unpack, everything she said about being a babes, being a leader in Babes Redefined. I am sure that for those of us that are leaders on the group and even members, we can all relate with the fact that, it's a lot of capacity, a lot of capacity for tolerance, for living together with other people that do not look like you, being a servant as a leader, being serving with the whole of yourself. You're not looking at it as, "Oh, I'm not being paid. Well, what's my business with this?" That is not the spirit of BR. The spirit of BR is giving all the whole of yourself. When you believe in something, you go all out for it. And we see the can-do spirit, as she said, the can-do spirit, the spirit that never gives up, the spirit of resilience, perseverance in the face of adversity, as she has mentioned. And that is what has built BR. That is why we are still enduring today. That is why we are 15 years and we are still standing. It's because of that spirit of perseverance. If all the things that have happened in the past, they're enough for any leader, for any founder to say, "We are not even doing Babes Redefined again. Let us close the group. Let us even, forget about it." But because of that can-do spirit, because of that perseverance, enduring spirit, staying on the vision, staying on course with what you believe. And that is what has made BR to be where it is today. And I'm sure that we are all hearing from the horse's mouth. It's been a wonderful session. We're going to be rounding up as soon as she comes with that question, and I'm sure that we've been blessed. I wanted to put something on for those of us that have been joining us. I wanted to put something. She said, "Yes, BR is a prayer cover." BR is a prayer cover. A lot of us today, we have several groups out there, several praying groups, but you can imagine BR encompasses all of this. It does not only talk about your spiritual life, it's also, helping you in your finances, helping you in your career to be the best person you can ever be, and helping you to build leadership skills. The fact that I can talk, I can host a show like this. Everything came as a result of practicing this within BR. You won't believe it. Even, I'm not the one on the show today, so I can't start to talk. I think it's Babes Folakemi's show, so I give it up to her to take us from here. Yeah, so the question, I'm not sure you heard it. So welcome back.
No, I
First of
didn't.
all,
Thank you.
okay, yes. So
Thank
I'll
you.
go back again to the question. What advice would you give to new leaders or members that are looking to make a meaningful contribution to BR? So, just giving a context to that, you find out that, today we have lots of leaders that are not so committed because they feel that the members are not, motivated, they're not responsive. You find out that people say, "Oh, I post on the group, I put things on the group, and nobody says anything." So, what advice do you have for our leaders?
I love that. When BR started 15 years ago,
Yeah.
distraction management was a bit easier.
Yeah.
And as time evolves,
Yeah.
that means our technique also needs to evolve.
Exactly.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I want to be sure you can hear me. Okay.
Yes, I can
So
hear
I
you.
was saying that when BR
Yeah.
started,
Yes.
you know, BR was the go-to for a lot of people. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Yeah.
the attention span issue
Yeah.
is not as bad as it was. Now there's so many things grappling for people's attention.
Attention.
So
True.
as a
True.
leader,
Mm-hmm.
your understanding of your people.
Mm.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can
Can
hear
you hear
you.
me now?
Yes.
Okay. The
Go ahead.
understanding of your
Yeah.
people and how to meet their needs in the peculiar times that
Mm-hmm.
we're in. It requires a technique.
Yeah.
Rather than saying, oh, the people are not engaging, find out how they
Mm.
want to engage.
Mm.
Find out. I'll give you an example. I'm a
Okay.
consultant, right?
Yeah.
And by design, what I do is very serious. It's very, very serious.
Yeah.
That means when I put out content, it's knowledge-driven people, people in the
Mm.
knowledge economy, people
Mm.
who are cerebral, for lack of
Yeah.
another word, will be
Yep.
the one that will engage with it.
Sure.
What did I do? I didn't get overwhelmed that over the
Mm.
years of trying to
Mm.
grow some of my social media handles, I'm only getting 3 people, 4 people engagement. I went to
Mm.
study the trends
Wow.
and to see how I could stay relevant in the trends. So now when
Mm.
you come to my page on
Mm.
social media, for instance, you
Mm.
are not just going to meet Folake the consultant. You are going to meet Folake the teens coach. You are going to meet Folake the Jaye Jaye girl. You are going to meet
Mm.
John Folake who likes to be
Yeah.
outside.
I
Yeah,
can testify.
yeah, yeah. You will meet the Folake that likes to be outside, that
Yes.
likes to groove,
Mm-hmm.
because I need to draw you in.
Mm. Mm.
And I can't use the methods of 1952 to draw you in.
No
I need
way.
to keep you long enough on my page to get interested in the
Yes.
knowledge I want to give you. So we
Yes.
need to
Yes.
be dynamic.
Yes.
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 We need to innovate
Mm.
in how we engage.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just want people to scatter. You throw something there that can get everyone talking. Then you come back
Yeah.
and come and talk what you want to talk. So our
Mm.
methods need to change. Times have
Wow.
evolved,
Mm-hmm.
and people are not going to meet you on your own level. You're going to meet
Very
them
true.
at where they want to be met.
Very
Because we
true.
can't take it away that the distraction level, attention span. Do you know how many
Yep.
seconds an
Mm.
average human being's attention span is now?
Wow.
0.35 seconds.
Wow.
I didn't say one, I didn't say 1 second though.
Yeah.
0.35 seconds. So if our medium of engagement is virtual, then we
Mm.
must find ways of sucking people in with that
Yep.
less than a second.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
you need to
That
be
was
memorable.
that was immense. Let me unpack it.
You need to be memorable.
That was immense.
Yeah,
That was immense. I hope leaders, I hope we are listening, and I just hope that leaders are here. This is
we need
very
to
this
grow.
is this is very, very, very solid. That she's a consultant and she has given you advice. You just better take it and run with it now. Wow. Thank you so much, sis. That was it. You've been a blessing to us, and right there on this meeting today, you are a blessing to us again. So, babes, we need to innovate. We need to change. Things have changed, just like babes Afolakemi has said. We need to meet our babes at the level at which they want to be reached. What are they looking to get from us? We need to ask questions. When you are managing, when you're a business owner, you're managing your customers, you're not giving them what you think they want. You have to give them what they
What
want,
they
and
need.
that is very important. What they need, and it's important that you understand the needs. If you don't understand the needs, how do you meet this need? So it's very important that we start to innovate, we start to think through our processes again. And I'm sure that we are also listening for the advisory board. That is something that we are also going to look into by the grace of God. Thank you so much, babes Afolakemi, for that. I really appreciate. I'll go to the next, and I think we're going to be rounding up now. Looking back on your time with Babes Redefined, what are you most proud of? Just summarize for us, and what legacy do you hope that leaders can leave behind?
What am I most proud of? I
Mm,
think posterity.
mm,
Yeah, I think I think to a large extent, the vision of Babes Redefined is clear. No one
wow.
comes through here and
Mm,
doesn't get empowered unless you are not
absolutely.
immersed.
Yes.
If you are immersed
Mm-hmm.
and you are engaging in all the touch points that are provided on the Facebook group, in the campuses, at the physical meetings, there is no way you will not be empowered. There is no way you're going to sit down like this and
Mm.
just be looking. I'm disadvantaged. Oh. I don't have this. I don't have that. No, there's no
No
way.
way.
There's no way. There is no single meeting where there
Mm.
is not empowerment for the body, the spirit, and the soul.
Wow.
In every way, you are being empowered. Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm glad that Babes Redefined is not just a cliche group of women.
Mm-mm.
There are many. We don't have to
Absolutely.
mention names. There are many. Many.
Yes.
Many. Yeah. And
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
Babes Redefined, secondly, for me,
Mm.
I'm proud of,
Yeah.
is that Babes Redefined, I remember, can you hear me? I remember
Yes, it broke off
someone
a bit. The
who
second
mentioned
thing.
something online.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember someone recently, I think earlier this year or
Yeah.
late last year, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Someone said something and mentioned Babes Redefined. Before I could say Jack Robinson, like 8 people have written, I know Babes Redefined. That's not Babes. That's not Babes Redefined. My sister, in less than, I'm not exaggerating, in less than 10 minutes, that post was taken down
Yes,
by
I
the
think I
poster.
know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think I know. I know what you're talking about.
By the poster. The poster dropped the post.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, even after 15 years, this name is still
Yes.
ringing wholesomeness,
By God. Yes. Yes.
value. Well, I
Value.
know babes. I've been
Mm-hmm.
in babes. I know
Mm-hmm.
people came. I'm like, hello. I'm a member of Babes Unify. I like this. I was proud. I was honored. I
Yes.
felt,
Yeah.
there are names that you just throw around and
Yes.
people have
Value.
one negative thing or the other to say.
Mm-mm.
But with
Yeah.
Babes Redefined, that
Yeah.
name has stood true with value.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Of legacy, in
Yes.
terms of legacy, I think for me, our ability to help other women grow in every way,
Mm.
our legacy
Mm.
of faith,
Yep.
standing with other women,
Wow.
praying with other women,
Wow.
growing other women.
Mm.
We are
Mm.
saved, remember? You You
Yes.
can't talk about the acronym of babes without the last word, the last letter. We're saved.
Yes.
We might be
Yes.
beautiful,
Yes.
but we're saved.
Yes.
And we are
Yes.
saved to save others.
Wow.
So that saving is not just by faith
Yes.
in
So
every way. Allowing
absolutely.
women to climb on our shoulders as we climb. There
Yes.
is
So.
nowhere I have been that
Mm,
I can tell you there's nowhere in the world that I've been.
yeah.
I've not seen a woman who has stopped me and said, "Hi, babes Folake." I'm like, babes, you define, not follow me, reach here again. After all these years, what are you people looking
Oh
for?
my God. Yes. So
And the
wow.
excitement that just comes on me.
Yes.
I want to ask that woman, what are you doing? How can I help?
Hmm.
You know,
Yes.
how can we connect? How
Yes.
can we
So
support? How can we carry ourselves? What do you
absolutely.
need? Once
Yes.
they just
Yes.
call me babes for like this, you have collected everything. You know,
Hallelujah.
that's how we get excited when we hear that
Hmm.
word.
True. True.
That is legacy for me.
Hmm.
Allowing other people pass through the system and
Yeah.
be able to climb on each other's shoulders and
Mm.
even 15th year celebration. No, I
Hallelujah.
must say, Pimo.
Well done, well done. Thank you so much, babes Afolakemi. God bless you. I think it's been so, the atmosphere is so beautiful. It's been so nice having you here this evening. And I'm sure
Thank
that babes are
you.
blessed. I'm sure that, we're immensely blessed. We picked something, one point or the other, the value that BR has brought over the years, the fact that, what legacy that we're leaving behind is to grow each other, is to grow other women and be of impact to all other women around us. And BR has been doing this and continues to do this all over the years. We thank you for coming over. Thank you for being a guest on this show. And I must say, this is a video to watch all over and over again. I'm sure that we recorded this and we're going to be watching this. For babes, I want you, if you've not been with us from the beginning, just make sure that you go from to the beginning of the video and make sure that you watch this. This is immense. It's a lot to unpack, and I'm personally even going to go over it again. Thank you so much to everyone watching tonight. Thank you for joining us. If you know someone that wasn't here and could benefit from this conversation, please make sure that you share this link with them. We are glad that we are here, and we're so happy. Make sure that you follow us and make sure you join the next conversations. It's going to be for the next 2 weeks, every day at 7 p.m. by the grace of God. Thank you, babes Folake, for joining us, and you know where we meet now. I'm still going to
Thank you for
connect with you,
bearing
right?
with my network challenges.
No
Thank you for
worries.
being
It's
an
not your
amazing host.
network.
Thank
It's not
you.
your network. It's Nigeria network. Wahala, Jare. We
Nigerian
understand.
network. Oh,
It is well with you. Thank you so much. And to babes, I wish you all the best. Have a lovely night and love you all. God bless you. Thank you so much. Bye.